where you are the MVP.
In a dem ting day, Morgan Heritage playing right here on Morning Vibes. Asante sana kwa kila mtu mwenye alivote na to Kevin man. Najua haujakubali matokeo kwa sababu unasema kwa ground.
It doesn't matter.
Kwa ground una win
Yeah.
But kwa ground unashinda.
Clearly, Mazaju, I can't understand how Facebook was so many votes. Yeah, Twitter as well, Instagram, and now people are funny bots. These are bots.
See bots.
These are not even original callers.
So these people who called hizo masauti zao si real, ni mabots.
Kuna kitu kama watu walipiga simu yote MVP report is those are the real ones.
Those are the real voters.
Hizi mambo yako hii and your plans. We see what you're doing.
So Kevin, if we can sort it out with the handshake, I mean, I'm ready to
handshake,
form the government.
No. We will destabilize your government. As long as you have numbers, and you know that's what.
And this is what
Kenya
happens.
Kwanza.
This is exactly what happens at an election. Nini rally.
Yes.
Hey, you have the biggest crowds.
Yes,
They're all wearing your T-shirt, but these people never turn up for the election.
Kuna nothing
vote.
like
Kwa
that.
ballot.
Really?
They don't turn up. Man.
What are you telling me? Ati sasa me, I'm winning on the ground, but kwa ballot I mean, I'm losing on the.
What you have is college votes, Kevin.
You know what I think you did?
Kama Trump mazi.
Uli import up voters
right.
from some funny places.
Shaniqwa, wote ulikuwa unasema mimi sikuwa nafaa kushinda.
Wallahi.
Chronics.
Wallahi.
How can you beat Chronics?
I know, right, man?
Kubali matokeo.
Morgan Heritage.
All right, speaking of, we're about to get into a conversation. Actually, we are in a conversation. And today, to tell his story is a man who's acted as Shaniqwa for such a while. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much.
You know, actually, I've just realized I don't even know your real name.
Kev.
Nice one. Namesake.
Yeah.
Unaitwa Kev?
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. I just said I didn't.
You know everyone.
Kwa box anajifanya ajui na anajua.
Back in the day, man, I've known him longer than I've known you actually. So let me ask you a question. So how did you come? Uli come up na hii Shaniqwa uli come up aje nayo? Ulikuwa sasa ulikuwa shule ulikuwa na act ka ulikuwa na act?
No. What happened? There was a producer who introduced me in cross dressing. His name is Philip Bresson.
Oh, shout out to Philo.
Yeah, I know you guys are buddies.
Yeah.
So that's the guy when I introduced cross dressing. But you see, when we were doing with him, it was not that serious because the yake tulikuwa tunafanyanga tukiwa na ndevu.
Yeye alikuwa na cross dress.
So yeah.
Pia.
Yeye ako na cross dress. Alikuwa tufunza. Lakini anashina na kabandana udhani ame cross dress pia. So
Shaniqwa.
You know? Atanimaliza.
Atakumaliza na hiyo comment.
Mazejo. So basically then I joined KTN.
Yeah.
I started doing now the show and
what show are we talking about?
It's called Germany. It was around 2015, 2014. Yeah. So that's the time now I started doing Shaniqwa official. That's where Shaniqwa was born and I started doing cross dressing officially. Na nyoa ndevu sasa naingia character nachukua weave nachukua kucha mnazitanga step on stick on step on.
Hizo.
No?
Acrylics.
Yeah. So hizo ndio nikaanza kuweka nikaingia officially. Yeah, that's like 2014, 2015.
All right. Yeah. So now that you have put the name, the voice to the name, yes, we are with Shaniqwa. Amekuwa amazing for a while, so we're going to get to hear the story how alifika kuget to act and why what happened next. So do stick around for that. Right now, I absolutely love this song, Kevin. Don't Walk Away, Alaine J. Bush.
This is the Modern Vibes on Vibes Radio.
And on my grind today, we're speaking with Shaniqwa, who is an actor. And actually, real name yake ni Voke, lakini hatumjui kama Voke, Kevo, tunamjua ka Shaniqwa. Ako hapa in studio kutuambia story yake. So Shaniqwa, where did you grow up? Will you grow up wapi?
Thank you very much for that question.
It's a great question.
It's a great question. You know, most of the interviews I've gone, I don't like turning it to be a sad moment.
Yeah.
It's a positive vibes, right?
Definitely.
Wagwan. So I grew up in Mwea. Kirinyaga County.
When you want to say akina Rao, Rayo. You call it Rayo. Mchele.
Is that an inside?
As in it's mchele.
No.
Alisema Rayo ni mchele.
As in she's making fun of my sheng. Unaget?
Umeisikia Rayo kama mchele?
Z.
Exactly.
Bro, it doesn't even matter, bro.
Mwea.
Yeah, let's proceed, bro.
Ati nini?
THT.
THT ni mchele? Wacha hizo zako.
Bado ni uongo lakini
Exactly.
Nimetatuka jina teketeke hapo unajua. Yes, so Kenya County it is, Mwea, Grubani Town, a village called Gathigiriri. Yes, that's where I grew up, and that's where I went for my class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4 till class 8. Yes, nikafanya KCP shule in Grubani Primary School. Yes, na nikaperformia Mudia Wori.
Hey.
Mudia Wori.
All right. Vice president.
Yes.
Was the what for vice president?
See, which year?
Yeah, he was the what number of vice president? As you think about it. So,
Let me do my math.
hapo salulu kwa primo ulikuwa ushaanza kuact?
Nilikuwa nafanya ngazi, lakini hiyo time tulikuwa nganini, walimu kujeni those mashairis. So that's what I used to perform. So when I went to high school, nika upgrade sasa, nikaingia zile narrative, what no. You know, so I saw a joke the other day. I say nyumba yake iko na manini ndangwaje? Mashuka za kitanda amezigawanisha hivi. So na bedroom lakini single room. Ati sasa ati akitoka na vile kutoka kwa hizo backdrop za high school.
Hey, makoral verse zilikuwa zinaweza.
Zilikuwa na energy pia manze.
In the village of Kasungulu Kamakala. What the hell? Anyway. So basically, so when I went to high school, I upgraded to that, and of course plays and things like that. I want to say this categorically. The school was called Nyangwa Boys High School in Meru district.
Ati Nyongwa.
Wewe wacha. Kwani ni cancel.
Goja. Umesema?
Nyangwa.
Wow. It's important. Nimesikia nyonga, nimesikia nyongwa.
Mambo yako. Dirty mind.
I'm trying, guys, there are so many languages in this country, mazee.
Sheng unajua maana ya kunyongwa kwa Sheng?
Mimi sijui. Mimi najua kunyongwa as in Kiswahili.
Kuna kunyongwa na kuna nyongolo.
Okay.
By the way.
Anyway. So the school is called Nyangwa Boys, and I want to put it categorically. Na mwenye nataka kukataa katai. Mimi ndo nilifunguanga drama club hiyo shule.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
They should respect me for that. Na wanite niongelesha wa students. Yes. They should look for me.
So hapo ndio ulianzia ma choral verse, ma acting. Lakini sasa ulimaliza shule, what was the plan?
So the plan was I wanted to join radio in my career. I wanted to be a radio presenter just like you know, katika vibe. Kwanza nimefurahi venye unakimbia huku kwa all over wewe na wewe unajua kutulia. So basically that's what I wanted to do. So after high school, like just any other teenage, lazima uende computers, driving school. Kenya, you know this is Kenya. So nikaenda hizo pia. So basically jusingepata radio at that time, I landed in traveling theater. It's called Mabingwa Players Theater. Hizi ma set books nini, unakram set books hizo. So that's where I started.
Yeah.
So hapo ndio sasa tuseme hiyo ndio iliniingiza Nairobi sasa. So right now I'm in Nairobi doing traveling theater.
Which year is this?
This is like 2009.
So ma set books zilikuwa gani ulikuwa unafanya sasa hiyo?
Kifo Kitimani. Alafu kulikuwa na Dr. Stockman.
Hey, okay.
Hey, I was the father of Dr. Stockman, man.
Ulikuwa na perform wapi?
Tulikuwa na perform Nairobi Cinema. Is a traveling, so unaweza travel kama TC for 1 year. But Nairobi ilikuwa mostly Nairobi Cinema na ufungamano. Yeah, that one.
Ilikuwa na kusustain
Bro, sasa nishika yole niko kwa single room. Na travel show moja ni 500. So nikitravel hivyo mara moja, unajua nikitoka kwangu so tukienda kutravel, food, shelter hiyo
catered for.
Nice.
So wewe ni 500 kako unaweka, 500 kako unaweka. Unaona? So ukirudi mtaa umechapa whole month, ukirudi kuna kama 3. Unaona? Hiyo ndio mob.
Yeah, especially those days.
Nyumba ni 700 na 30. So
ya kutoa
730 ya kutoa.
So basically, for me, I was cool.
Yeah.
So until kuendelea hapo, so now my dad told me nimechapa job like 2-3 years. My father told me now it's time to go to school now. Go to college. So I joined college. I did mass communication.
Where?
East Africa School of Media. GPO huko juu. Yeah. So basically that's now I started now getting into media pole. So when I was in that college, that's when I met a guy called Moha who knows Phil Bresson. So Phil Bresson is one who gave me my first gig on TV.
Yes. And what was the gig?
It was still KTN. It was called Mheshimiwa. Yes.
All right, I remember Mheshimiwa.
Yeah.
Anasema Nyangwa Boys is military school every corner there's a CCTV. Jesus.
But ni sasa ndo wameweka kitambo hakukuwa.
Kitambo nyinyi ndio mlikuwa CCTV.
Wow, nice. You don't know. You don't.
This is the Modern Vibes on Vibes Radio.
Who look like they were, as in they don't even look like they even know what Jamaica is.
Yeah.
But the way they were singing, that's the Rani song.
They were partying.
I loved it.
And Ed Sheeran was the only one who kind of knew the lyrics.
Yeah, but everyone knows. Nobody knows the deep lyrics. You just know.
That's the only thing they were doing.
Wait, between be lyrics, but
Come on, really? Why are you trying me?
Just do it, Kevin.
Nah, put money on it.
Just do it.
I don't do anything for free these days.
do it.
Nah, man. You pay me based on my talent.
No, Charlie.
Shaniqwa, man, what's up, bro?
Sunona mastingo zake.
Wewe unampeleka mbio.
Maza anamerakisha hapa hivi. Why am I supposed to sing that song?
Umesikia venye umeichapa na hiyo sauti. Unadhani sauti yake inaweza ingia kwa hiyo nini?
Maze, ati
Si ndio mzapa
Wait, go serious, Maze Sheila. Don't look down on a man.
This is why I tell you to sing. It's too funny.
Wewe mwambie daggering, never stop.
Kevin,
Many energy.
you should sing from Monday. You're going to be singing every day.
Nah.
You sound so good. This
Labda zile makwaya za high
is
school.
comic relief.
Oh,
man.
Alafu Shaniqwa unaingia. Okay, yo Sheila ndo Shaniqwa.
Shout out to Nyango boys, man.
Sindo waso base.
Yeah, okay. We're taking 19 minutes to 10 a.m. Remember, you're on Morning Vibes. And right here, we're getting the story from Shaniqwa and tuambia venye maisha ilienda. So we started from, how you got into acting. Love to get the backstory. Now, venye COVID ili strike. I mean, you've been a gigging artist. Gigging meaning ku act, lazima ukwe out there gigging, right?
And then you get paid.
2019, 2020, there things slowed down.
Yeah.
How did that affect you?
It affect big time. I guess I was not the only one. So many other artists, so many other comedians. And me orumia too, because at the end of the day, let me tell you something. What I came to realize this life, before you go complaining to God about something, the situation you are, it's someone else's prayer item.
True.
Before you go so for me, I feel for other artists even more than I felt for myself. So Corona happened, everything started going haywire. Haywire. Yeah. So there was no money. Companies didn't have the budget to sustain shows on air. One of the shows that was affected was my show. That is Jameni.
Yeah.
So also kwa hivyo funga virago vyako kanyanga kubwa. So I had to go home. Now reform myself again. Now you're no longer on TV, so you have to find a way to maintain your name. Yeah. So the biggest mistake that I did for me personally is that when I was on TV, I did not concentrate on online, like YouTube and the rest.
Yeah.
So other artists, some of them were safe, and YouTube ikawakava, But for us, some of us, after kutoka kwa TV, tulisa kwanza kungangana na YouTube.
Yeah.
Till now, we are still struggling. Adi ishikepo. So things were worse. After the show was pulled down, that's when my firstborn was born. So it was so heavy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. There was no more money. Like a saving that you have, kana didimia, no gigs, akuna clubs zimefungwa,
Are you married?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
So after that, we had a divorce with me and my wife.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, things went, vitu tu ziliharibika, unajua. So she took the kid, me I was left alone. I tried to survive. I even had to go back home kwanza uche kidogo, stay with my mom kidogo, then come back again, try again. We never fall. Yeah, nikuteleza tu. So I came back again, and it was struggle here and there. I lost my family. But at least my parents were strong with me.
Yeah.
You want to call, people who own big clubs, people who are in TV,
successful.
But when you go to them at that moment, that manze ni kubaya, ni kudias. With clubs that club yangu nilifunga 2 months ago.
Imagine.
So now, what are you doing different from that experience? What are the things that you made in your, especially career-wise?
How did you pick yourself up from that?
Any new skills, maybe?
Yeah. Basically, it came a time I stopped doing Shaniqwa because I could not afford even buying makeup and everything.
What?
Yeah. Because now if you kama unaweza kupatia watu hivi, uwezi tena wateremsha chini because hata una 50 hata ya kunyoa hiyo ndevu. So now we can't kuanza kushoot na mandevu. Watu wataona people know what I tried. Though I had 0 views. You see?
Wow.
So now what I did now, I said, you know what? I need to do something different out of this world. So I took a friend of mine. I told him, you know what? You are better off. You're not even in media. I want you to believe in my brand. You know, all I need is makeup and when said you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transport, logistics too. I just get back and get to YouTube. And that guy was like, just you two, let me show you. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I brought back Shaniqwa again, more dramatic. Nikai package vizuri, but this time I've brought not only Shaniqwa but Shaniqwa and Karishizzo Mashizo. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So now,
who's Karishizzo Mashizo?
so Karishizzo Mashizo now is me now.
Another character.
Another character. Baddest.
Bad man.
Yeah, man. Just to I realized it's good you kill monotony. Utapate watu Shaniqwa. These are Kenyans. I've been in this industry for a time now. If you give Kenyans one thing, wanafika mahali wanaanza kuchoka because we have new artists that are coming up every day. What party then come on, to kill the monotony, eka something a little bit different. You know, just to make sure that your channel is always busy and moving and something like that. And it's working so well. And I thank God for that. Yeah, just be blessed.
Ebu ambia watu your YouTube channel inaitwaje?
The moment we've all been waiting for. This one right here. Don't know. So now my YouTube channel is called Shaniqwa with QWA at the end. Shaniqwa Karishizzo. Yeah.
Answering Kevin's question about what this whole experience, especially during COVID, because nobody saw it coming. And I know that I've spoken to a lot of people in the entertainment industry and they say the same thing. Man, the thing I've noticed, sitakuwa na kwa I must have many options. What's the one thing that really stood for you during these COVID times?
In terms of my career, nothing, manzejo. Nothing until, you know, let me tell you something. It's like just like until you wake up ujitume as a man, as an artist, things will never find you at home. These gigs, these corporate people, they have so many numbers. Mbona wadhani yako ati ndio watapiga? Who are you again? So you have to wake. So for me, I had to wake up, go look for, at least God helped me. I got one after my friend helped me kidogo. I got one big for as an influencer. So I got one. That one nikasema hii nayo, hii nimepata, hii ndio nasonga nayo. So I started investing in my career, bought few equipments here and there, you know. I had my small car, tried to kukafusha because of transport and equipment, one, two. So then now the level we are at right now is that I need to do my career as an actor and also just have a business pale kando
to
sustain me,
you know.
So basically what I did, I sold my car. Then I told another friend of mine, watu ndio marafiki kwa tunasemanga ado ni oido. So I told him, I talked to one of my friend nini shika hii pesa nitakurudishia, tuongezee hapa, mambo ni mingi, masani machache, we bring mambo yetu ile. So I bought a matatu. A private. So watu wangu kama mnataka kiti private mali kama mko na weekend,
hiyo ni route gani?
Ni private.
For hire. For hire.
If you have a party, you want a designated driver for a weekend.
Positive vibrations on the morning vibes.